Remember, flood watch continues until 9 o'clock across the valley. Still a flood advisory around most of central and western Willacy County and nearby areas of northeast Hidalgo County and extreme northwest Cameron County until 6:45. So you can see the rain. This is the last 3 hours. Let me get out of the way. You can see the trend has been for the rain to start to weaken a little bit. I think it will start to fall apart more and more by about 8 o'clock or so. But there's still kind of this rain in the lower valley, another little cluster of rain coming across out of Starr County slowly. Everything kind of moving east or northeast across the area. Flood advisory still in this area. Again, this is mainly central and southwestern Willacy County and in northeastern Cameron County until 6:45. This is where some of the heaviest rain has been, and the rain here is at least decreasing over the last hour. You see the heaviest rain that was still an hour ago around Sebastian and southwest Willacy County has kind of started to fade away, but still some moderate to somewhat heavy rain in spots around Willamar and parts of Willacy County. And the heaviest rain, again, this little area right around Santa Monica coming down at the rate of about 1 inch per hour. So that area, though, is shrinking a bit, but still some pockets of heavy rain in spots. And even over the last hour, we see some heavy rain fell east of La Villa has really kind of just faded away into more of a moderate rain or some light rain in parts of the valley. So it's weakening some. South into Cameron County, some light to moderate rain moving into Harlingen and San Benito area. But this area that was about an hour or so ago under this little corner here was under a flood advisory. That has been canceled, so nothing else happening there in terms of any big rain. McAllen area is still pretty dry. Off to the west, you do see some rain coming across right on the Starr County line, a little kind of narrow area of somewhat heavy rain moving along, but not creating any flooding problems yet. But still, it's getting close to La Jolla, where there was some flooding north of La Jolla yesterday. In Brownsville, must have had 2 or 3 messages on Facebook saying, where's the rain in Brownsville? Probably going to miss most of it again. The rain that's west of Brownsville may start to fade away before it gets there this evening. Rainfall amounts so far today, all the areas that saw rain, probably a good 70 or 75% of the valley. But the heaviest rain, if we zoom in, has mostly been in western Willacy County and northeast Hidalgo County, about 3 inches just in a few hours. Near the Hargill area, about 4 inches in northwestern Cameron County, kind of near north of Santa Rosa, just west of Sebastian, about 2.5 inches or so near Raymondville, and some heavy rain west of Edinburgh. But temperatures cooled back down again. We're in the 70s now after being up close to 80 or so today before the rain. Evening planner, the best chance of rain still going through about 8 o'clock or so and then kind of fading away. So showers and maybe a storm in spots through about 8 o'clock and then fading away to maybe a couple showers left over later this evening. Tomorrow, kind of a tricky day. The atmosphere is not as moist, but still maybe enough moisture to get a couple showers or storms going, especially in the afternoon. So watch the skies tomorrow. But as we warm up into the 80s, the clouds may build up, but they may not be pumping out as much rain across the valley tomorrow. Future track shows still some rain lingering into the nighttime hours, but you see by midnight or 2 a.m. it's very spotty and not very heavy. Tomorrow, again, tricky day in terms of how much rain we'll get. It doesn't look as intense, but you see rain still possible in the afternoon, especially. There's 1 p.m. Future track has some rain in parts of the lower valley all the way through about sunset. And then on Sunday morning, a front's moving in. You may get a little burst of rain near or along the front, so watch out for maybe some rain near sunrise, plus or minus a little bit Sunday morning. But once this front rolls through, northerly winds cooling things off, and they only hang right around about 70 most of Sunday afternoon with a lot of clouds, that northerly breeze, and some cool temperatures. So a little cool end to the weekend, but temperatures warm enough tomorrow to maybe pop off some showers or storms. 40% chance for rain tomorrow and again Sunday, but Sunday you put a time limit on that probably ends at about 9 a.m. and after that very little if any rain. Then we're back to mainly dry weather next week. Now spring break's here. Whoa, spring break 2017, right? Anyone? No? Just me on spring break, I guess. If you are going toward the coast there, it should be dry most of the day. It might be a shower, but water temperatures in the 70s, southerly winds, and no advisories in effect. So your first 1-5-7-day forecast, 80s tomorrow, but maybe a little rain in the afternoon. Sunday morning, potentially some rain, but after that, look, not too hot, not too cold. Temperatures upper 70s and lower 80s with mostly dry weather. Just maybe in and out of clouds most of the week ahead, but not very much rain. We'll keep tracking it in your first 1-5 forecast, though. Oscar?